Two interventions for debate. One is to Jerzy. I think it's very important that, and to connect what Jerzy has said with the need for participation, there is a strong limit of participation in these countries, and it stems from two aspects. One is the anti-politics of politics. In the limited demonstrations that happened in Hungary, the common denominator was no politician on stage, which is a problem in itself because on the one hand, anyone on the stage speaking to 10,000 people is doing politics, and politics as participatory democracy, you at the end of the day have to get on the ballot. And you either get on the ballot or you don't get on the ballot, and there needs to be a connect, and there is a disconnect now. Lucky that we are only half term, but longer down the road, the same people have to be on stage as they appear on the ballot, because otherwise there will be a democratic disconnect. And I agree, and that's another problem, and something that I'm fighting against profoundly, which is the call for the professionalization of politics. We need caretaker governments, the binary government, the government that was the temporary one-year government when the government of Gyurcsány failed before the election. That still on the left is remembered with nostalgia, which is, I think, absurd, because that helps politics again to be depoliticized, and all the issues that we have been discussing here are obviously contradictory, problematic issues that you have to fight for. Again, professional politics doesn't have passion, and without passion, etc., I don't go into that. So I think that there is a limit there. To wrap up, I think it was an interesting day, and there has been a lot said, but we need a lot to be done. And lucky again, I say that we don't have elections next year, as poor Torben does, and we have only elections in 2 years' time, so we have some time to think all this over and come up with solutions. One practical thing, something that has not been mentioned on the policy side, is generational collaboration. I think that there is not only a disconnect in many aspects we've been talking about, but there is a huge disconnect between young and mid and old people, and that's why you mentioned young or youth unemployment, which is a serious problem all over the place, all over in Europe. And one policy solution could be a 20+20 work week, that you would have, if you raise pension age, then you can do that together with allowing a 20-hour work week for, say, people above 65, in case the company hires someone who is starting the job. And then you have 2020 and maybe even lower their social contribution. So somehow you have to enhance that those people who are going out stay a little longer, and those who are coming in can come in. And this may be a solution for that.